I wish we had the battle music from Persona 3 as well. Like, while we're doing the battles. Artemisia!
Final.
I'm coming for you. Go! Time to snap.
I want to... No! I want to pull off the finishing move. Oh no! I didn't want to do that. Damn it! Ugh! Ah, shit! No! No, 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 no! Damn it! I was trying so carefully so that we could try out the finishing moves. I can't. I almost had it.
Welcome to the
Very well.
90%? Oh, I just realized I never did Akihiko's. Oh, I thought I did Akihiko's. Whoops.
Final.
I'm coming for you. Well struck. Well struck.
Mitsuru, stop hitting yourself.
Well struck.
Ah!
On guard. You're slow.
No, I didn't. Damn it.
You will pay. You're slow. You're slow.
No! Damn it. You know what? I got him trapped. I'm just gonna try and beat her face. Ah, try!
I'm coming for you.
No! Shit! Oh, oh, oh. Oh, damn it! She got me at the last second. It's like, oh! Oh. Damn it. Game over.
Welcome to the
So this is gonna be slightly out of order because I just realized that I'm playing Mitsuru's before I played Akihiko's because I thought I played Akihiko's and I was wrong. Sorry, Akihiko, I just completely forgot about you.
Final. Fight.
Once more. What? What? Artemishi.
Oh no, I used my burst! Who did it? No! Shit.
You're slow.
Gotcha! Alright, so I guess after Mitsuru's story, I gotta play Akihiko's story, because I completely forgot about Akihiko, and I'm so sorry.
Check.
And mate.
This is fine with me. Good enough for my purposes that I confirmed you have enough power to meet my expectations.
The shadow laughs as if defeat mattered to it not at all. What the? Why do you word sentences so weirdly, Mitsuru?
This is only a temporary form. I doubted there'd be any meaning in changing my appearance. Sure enough, it made for a very enjoyable game. All that irritates me is having to feign cooperation with that foolish human until I obtain the one true vessel.
I see. foolish human?
I will see you in another guise next time. Just wait until then. The real you will face the same consequences soon. Choose your last words carefully.
Its laugh echoes throughout the room as the shadow borrowing my form disappears into the thin air. Nikki talk. Blah, blah, blah.
Yamagishi!
The reading disappeared. It didn't move, it just vanished. What could this mean?
Means it has magical powers.
Back to square one again.
Another guise, huh?
Don't even think about coming around here again!
What are we up against? Our enemy seems to be targeting Persona users.
It seems that not even they know who the enemy is. Though I didn't expect they would. The enemy had extensive knowledge of Labrys something I didn't even have. Knowledge of Labrys something I didn't even have. There's no denying it. Ugh. Whoever did this is well versed in the Kirijo Group's internal workings. Gathering powerful shadows. Now we know the enemy's general aim, but what do they plan to do with them? I have a theory! I just thought of it. Just from like rereading that sentence, I was like, wait. What other instances that we know that people have gathered powerful shadows for in order to gain something? Huh? Huh? They experiment at Gekukan High School that created Tartarus? That experiment? And my guess is that whoever... And since they know about the Kirijo Group, they know about this plan. And of course they know about this plan. They're going to try and make this plan again. So, are they trying to bring back Tartarus? Or not bring back Tartarus, but are they trying to go with the initial plan as what happened that the Kirijo Group tried to do? Which was basically end the world? Again? Huh. We shall see. None of that matters at the moment, I suppose. I signal to Akihiko. Akihiko catches it and turns towards the students.
Don't worry about it. We'll handle things from here.
Wait, but it kinda said it was still after us.
Of course. You should be aware that the enemy is out there. Akihiko only means that there is no need to abandon your lives to pursue it. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. That is, after all, our duty.
But...
I don't expect them to like my answer. But the reason I started the Shadow Operatives is to protect people from these things. The students, they're still young. Granting my permission would only mean them becoming more inexorably involved. We should be the ones to take responsibility.
Guys, let's leave this to them.
You can...
Are you serious?
They're right that we need to go back for now. We're all at our limit.
When Narukami signals to him, Hanamura's complaints fall suspiciously silent. That hardly fooled anyone. Either they take me for an imbecile or think it won't matter even if I do catch on. I suppose I can live with it. If they are that determined, I am no one to dissuade them. We'll have to take care of everything before they can involve themselves, that's all. Teddy jumps around, his footsteps sounding highly unnatural, to catch our attention.
Alrighty, attention please. The trip doesn't end until we get out of the TV.
Dude, we were in the middle of a conversation.
What are you doing with this ancient TV? Hang on, where'd you even get this?
It's a Teddy Vision. You can get out from here.
They exchange banter as if the recent problems are already long past. It's so that they can continue to be so carefree that we must fight. Moreover,
How's Labris?
There wasn't much damage to her motor functions. I don't believe it will take much time to repair her. Still, the stress on her cognitive functions must have been severe. It may take some time for her to awaken.
Aigis gazes sadly at Labris unmoving form in her arms. We must also fight to prevent anyone else from being hurt like these two. This case is over for the time being. It's time to say our farewells to this world. But a newfound resolve to fight is surging within me. Whoa, what? Oh, hotel. Wait. Where was this? Where was this place? The Inaba Hotel? Even after we return to the real world, there is no rest for the weary. Wait, there's a hotel in Inaba. Like, as far as I knew, all there was the inn. Yukiko's Inn. After action reports on the case, investigating leads on the culprit, there's a mountain of things to do.
Here you go, Mitsuru-san.
Ah, thank you.
After issuing instructions, I'm ready to take a break when Aiga serves me a cup of tea with perfect timing. The fresh scent of Darjeeling, I take a moment to savor the mellow aroma of musket? What? That's right. Spring is nearly over. I feel like I can barely keep track of the seasons anymore.
We will be leaving Inaba tomorrow. Keep that in mind when making preparations.
Understood.
We're rather limited here in this hotel room. Originally, I had intended to return today, but we're all so tired that we had to stay the night. There's also Labris's condition to consider. Still mulling it all over, I hear a knock at the door.
It's me, Fuka.
Fuka!
Come in. I'm sorry I had to summon you on such short notice.
Oh no, it's all right. I was on vacation too, after all.
How is Labris?
She's still resting. There was a lot of stress on her, so we might have to carry her out.
I see.
Yamagishi takes a nearby chair. There's weariness in her eyes.
I looked into the records. Labris was built on a self-contradicting foundation. Self-contradicting? Unlike with Aigis, when Labris was being developed, no one had the know-how to create a personality from scratch. So, it seems like they took an actual girl's personality and used it as a base.
A living girl. So that's why her heart is unexpectedly advanced.
Yamagishi nods.
But if she had all of the original girl's memories, a contradiction would occur in her self-awareness. Normally they'd make adjustments to prevent that, but even then, they couldn't guarantee it would be completely safe. That's why Labris was loaded with a self-deceiving function, in case a conflict arose in her self-awareness. She was deceiving herself? Then the function that interfered with our perception... It was listed as meant for infiltration, but that was a technicality. Its true purpose was a safety mechanism.
She was given a heart, presupposing that it would cause conflicts with her self-awareness. I silently begged the heavens for forgiveness at the cruelty and injustice performed on her.
I think that should be okay now.
A hesitant voice comes from outside.
Labris! When did you get here?
Sorry to sneak up on you, but after I faced my shadow and learned how to use my persona, it's hard to explain, but it felt like my emotions settled down.
Actually, that may be what happened. Facing one's shadow could be said to be correcting one's self-awareness.
That must be it. Your developers came to the decision that it was an insurmountable problem, yet you overcame it.
Okay, lying down. Okay, I approach Labris and stroke her head. She fidgets, her eyes cast slightly downward.
How do you feel? Does anything seem off?
Oh, no. You guys have treated me so well, I feel kind of guilty about it. My body's all fixed up too, so there shouldn't be any problems there.
I see.
Labrys's expression seems gentle. She appears to be mentally stable. I doubt there's any danger of her losing control again.
I wanted to talk to you about where we go from here.
From here? You mean, about me?
Originally, we planned to take you back to the lab on Yakushima, but that was when we still thought of you as a mere object. Is that what you want to happen?
What else is there?
You could tell us what you yourself want. You do have a heart, just like us. Who knows? Maybe you could even go to school eventually.
Me? Go to school?
Even Aigis has been to school, and that was when she knew much less about the world than you know now.
Thinking back to that time is, it's rather embarrassing.
Surprisingly, Labrys falls silent in thought. To live a life no different than anyone else's. That must be exactly what she wants. Should I tell her there's no need to worry about living expenses? No, best wait for her decision. She should be the one to decide on her future. After a long silence, Labrys speaks again.
School. It sounds great. But I feel like there's something I gotta do first.
I love the fact it's like the school music from Persona 3 kicks up like, yeah, yeah!
I mean, yeah, it's been my dream for a long time to go to school. But someone's after those guys. Someone's trying to wreck their lives. I want to catch whoever it is myself. I want to look after those guys.
Rather than being with them, she chose to protect them. It's a beautifully selfless decision. She thought for herself and chose her own path. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da. I see no reason to deny her that.
The Security Department Shadow Response Unit would be glad to have you. Welcome to the team, Labrys.
I extend a hand. If she takes it, she'll be putting ordinary life on hold for a while. I know she understands that, but she takes it anyway.
I get to work with you, sister. I guess.
What happened to her dream of finding the girl that, well, granted the girl is most likely dead, but at least finding out who the girl was?
That reminds me. I am your younger sister, but I am more experienced than you. This may be somewhat confusing.
Though the two sisters are a bit awkward around each other now, a new bond will form there as well. Socially, go! Labrys made her own choice not to live an ordinary life. You could say that she is truly facing herself. She'll be alright. Seeing the two of them together makes me sure of it.
I'll give you a tour of the lab tomorrow. Make sure you're ready to write things down.
Tomorrow? We're leaving Inaba already? I haven't even said goodbye. I can't leave without seeing him one more time.
Oh, that's good to hear. It means you've made some friends.
Friends.
I turn to Aigis.
Aigis, get in contact with them by whatever means you deem necessary.
Understood. How should I contact them? I only know their names.
Yamagishi, your usual method should prove effective once again.
Huh? But isn't that invading their privacy?
Permission granted. Remember, we have official sanction to operate now.
And after how they acted when we were parting, we'll definitely need their contact information. They won't sit quietly by, of that I'm sure. This matter is still open after all. The mystery remains unsolved and there are still worries nagging at me. But that's not the only legacy of this case.
I'll help look him up too.
Labras breaks into a smile and takes Labras' side at the computer. The bonds that gave her that smile, they will light our unseen path. There's no knowing yet where this case might lead. But the day that we stop in our tracks, too afraid to continue, will never come. Nice. Is that the end, or do we have more cutscene? Nope, that's the end. Excellent! Ha! Alrighty, so that was Mitsuru's story, and I realized about halfway through this that I kind of skipped Akihiko's half of the story. So, because I was going to do Akihiko's after Aigus's, but I forgot. So, now I'm going to do Akihiko's after Mitsuru's, yeah. Yeah, because then I have Akihiko, Naoto, and then Elizabeth. So, and it seems like the only two characters that unlock, like, main stories is you and Aigus. Like, those two were, like, the only focus in this. And also the fact is, like, they were the only two that had, like, Elizabeth in their stories, which is understandable. They're both protagonists. They both have entered into the Velvet Room. So... So, anyways, alright, so basically not much to say, except for the fact is, like, my theory now for what's happening, or what's possibly happening, is that there's a human, and then there's a supernatural entity that wants to start, that knows of the Kirijo Group, and they want to gather really strong shadows, and the only thing I could think of was the experiment that they did in Persona 3 when they gathered the shadows and the accident happened, and that's what created Tartarus. So I'm gonna go with that theory. I'm gonna go with that theory. It's like that's what they're trying to do, and what the only thing I can think of is that they're trying to maybe not summon Nyx, but find another way to end the world again. Is this how all Persona games are? It's like the end boss is like, I wish to destroy the world because people want it. And it's like, why? It's like, why? Leave the world alone. So yeah, so Mitsuru's was another good one. I can't believe I'm almost done with it. I feel like I'm gonna be so much, like, relieved when this is all over with. Like, seriously. I love Persona, but RPGs I can handle hours upon hours. This, not so much. So... So this also, again, leads to how, oh, and there's another thing I just thought of, because, as far as I know, Persona 4 Arena 2 will be on, so far, I think it's only PS3 exclusive. And if that's the case, then Persona, then I don't know whether it's like, since I'm playing this on the 360, if I have to switch over to PS3 Because it's like sometimes when you start like a sequel, they're like, oh, import your save data from previous game, previous game. And I'm kind of like, why? But it's like, well, no, it's like import previous save for like reasons. But I don't think they'll do that with this because I can't see how. Because there's no like ultimate decisions you have to make. So I don't know. So we shall see. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this, because it's still like even though I play like a chapter at a time and I record it only when I can, but I still enjoy Persona. But I'd be more thrilled to actually go back in the old style RPG system and play Persona that way and not play it as a fighting game. So, but we'll see. Also, I want to hint at before these credits are done rolling that since I got the PSP emulator working, I got some things that
This program was brought to you by the following sponsors.
You. I got some things I plan on doing, so in the future. So, alrighty. So Mitsuru's down. Akihiko's to go.
Velvet Room.